I ask the Secretary of State for Northern Ireland if she will make a statement on the eligibility criteria for the pension for severely injured victims?
Back to the matter at hand, Mr Speaker, and I am happy to confirm that it remains the Government's position that while it is right and proper to provide a pension for victims of troubles-related terrorist incidents, this should not become a pension for terrorists. There is no moral equivalence between a bystander badly injured in a terrorist explosion through no fault of their own and the people who manufactured the bomb, placed the bomb and detonated the bomb.
Can I firstly thank you, Mr Speaker, for allowing this urgent question. It is very much appreciated, and I believe I can say and extend with confidence the thanks of the many, many victims in Northern Ireland who are deeply distressed by the recommendation over the course of last week and this weekend, a recommendation that proposed that the person who went out to murder and maim and cause hurt would also be eligible for this pension if in the course of doing so they injured themselves. There is sadly an appalling moral corruption that lies at the very heart of victims-related issues in Northern Ireland, and that is the repugnant proposition that equates a victim with their victim makers. I believe that it should be the hallmark of any peace process. The hallmark of that peace process should be how we treat our victims. And sadly, too often, it is victims time and time again who are being asked to compromise. In order to get the much-needed help and support, they have to also facilitate and allow those victim makers to get it also. This is fundamentally wrong. There are many very challenging and difficult issues relating to the legacy in Northern Ireland, but what we must never lose sight of is what is right and what is clearly wrong. And I therefore warmly welcome the clear statement from the Minister today that this eligibility for this particular special pension will not extend to those victim makers, those terrorists who planted the bombs. This is something that has caused deep distress for many, many years, particularly over the course of the last week. And can the Minister outline, in that context where those people will be excluded, what are the immediate next steps that he is intending to take in order to bring this much-needed pension swiftly in and give those victims and survivors the help that they need?